Alright, guys, all I'm gonna say is to wait for it, okay? Just wait for it. Computer, turn on the cabinets.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up. What's going on, my peoples? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to show you my Hot Toys collection. I've been collecting for Hot Toys for around 2 years now. And man, oh man, this is addicting. If you don't want to get involved in this, do not buy a single one of these. Because if you buy one, this is going to be a rabbit hole you don't want to go down. Because it's very deep. I mean, look at all this. Look what I've been doing with my money, with somebody else's money, because I owe all the money on this. But anyways, it is freaking awesome. And I want to show you guys what I've been up to. I've been collecting, let me turn on the lights here. I've been collecting Marvel. Ultimately, I had to pick a street like DC or Marvel. Marvel has like many more characters than DC, and I went with them. So I've been doing all the Marvel, all the good guys at least, and I have them all. So I want to show you to, I want to show them to you. So we're gonna start about. I also was collecting MCU characters, but this guy came along and I had to have Deadpool. I mean, he's Deadpool. You have to have Deadpool. Look at how amazing that figure is. Pretty nice. I had to have it, and he breaks the fourth wall and all that, so he can be here. You know, it's pretty nice. I love this Deadpool figure. It is pretty incredible. Hopefully, when Cable comes out on Deadpool 2, Hot Toys is gonna do a rendition for that, and I'm gonna have him as well. I have to. They're pretty cool, killer characters. I really like them both. So why not? So they're still within Marvel, and then we have Spider-Man. Spider-Man is not the Spider-Man for the MCU, but it is a pretty cool Spider-Man. I like this Spider-Man a lot. I like the eyes. They're pretty nice. I like how flexible it is. It's pretty cool. I pre-ordered the new Spider-Man, and that's gonna be coming next year. So I'm gonna be waiting for that. But at the same time, I'm happy to have this one. This is pretty cool, and it's taking its place for now. I will replace it with this one, but I'm fine with this one, to be honest. But I want that one because it's an MCU Spider-Man. That's what I'm going for here. So down here we have the Little Rocket. This guy, I had to have him. He's pretty cool. I love the movie. Pretty nice movie. And he also came in a 2-pack with this other guy, which is a badass as well. Mr. Groot. Really tall figure. Pretty nice detailing. Really cool figure. I love it. I love this Groot. The face sculpt for this guy. Look at that. They really nailed it. Pretty awesome. But talking about tall figures, this is the beast. The Hulk. Look at all this. This guy is freaking huge. He's as big as a baby. It is freaking immense. And then flying on the background we have Falcon. I love Falcon. The Falcon figure. My lord. I waited for that figure for a long time. And it's finally here. I had it for a while now, but I was super happy the day it arrived. The wingspan is incredible. Pretty amazing stuff. I really like it. As you can see, I have something going on here on top. I've been trying to make a little bit more sense of the collection. So I'm trying to think that put figures together that make sense. And in the cabinets down, but on the top here, what I have going on is like Hulk is going on a rampage, and everybody's trying to stop him. So you see all these characters trying to stop Hulk. Groot's not doing much. He's just going with his hand and trying to summon whatever he does in the movie. But Hulk is just going super mad at everybody, and it's pretty difficult to stop him. So I'm pretty much done with the collection. You're never done because you're always gonna have figures coming, but slowly. I have one more figure coming to this top here. Can you guys guess what it is? It's a pretty tall figure. Pretty tall figure. and it goes with the Hulk. I'm sure you guys know what it is. I'm so excited for that. I've been waiting for that for the longest. So here we're gonna start coming down to the cabinets here. I'm gonna open the first cabinet, and here we have Tony Stark, Iron Man, and War Machine. These two figures are pretty awesome. So what I've done is the left tower, as I call it, the left tower is gonna be Tony's Civil War, all the team, Civil War team. Iron Man's gonna be on the left, and Captain America is gonna be on the right. So we have these two guys here. We have Spider-Man on the top. We previously saw him. So he's on the left side. He's on the Tony side. And then we have down here, we have the Mark 45, and then we have War Machine Mark 1. It was pretty difficult to decide between the Mark 1 and the Mark 3. Mark 3 looks really nice, looks badass, and looks very modern. But I have to go for this one, for the Gatling gun. That Gatling gun is the War Machine from my childhood, and I have to go for that one. This is nostalgia, people. This is why I had to go with this one. I also like the fact that this one, the weapons they have on his shoulders, they retract inside. It has a mechanism they retract inside the suit itself, and not like the Mark III that you have separate pieces that you have to put them on. I don't like that, but the suit looks really, really badass. And so does this one, but I like this one a little bit better because of the nostalgia of having him with the Gatling gun. So if we come down here, we have more Team Iron Man. We have Vision on the back. We have Black Widow and Black Panther. Black Widow, I love this Black Widow. To me, this is the best Black Widow for the same reason as the Mark 1. It is the classic Black Widow. She's dressed in black. She has a symbol on the belt, everything going on like the traditional classic Black Widow, not like the more advanced, like the Age of Ultron. She had like a different suit that light up and all that stuff. But I like this one better because this is more classic. The Hell's Cup is the best one. Look at that. She looks a lot like Scarlett Johansson, and she has the long hair and going on, pretty cool. And now you have Black Panther. Black Panther is a badass. Everybody knows that the suit that have him on with all these tribal things, they kill it. The head sculpt, if you call the helmet, I don't know if you can call that a head sculpt, but it is it's sculpted, and it is a helmet. So yeah, it is pretty freaking amazing. Too bad it didn't came with the other guys, the Boseman head, but anyway, I'm sure that the next one's gonna do so. They're trying to save for that one. I'm glad with this one because I hardly ever display my figures with just an open face. If they have a helmet like this, I like the like the character better than the guy itself inside. So I'm good with this one, and I don't like the new suit that much. I like this suit better, so this is fine for me. And we have Vision on the back. People don't like Vision that much. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with him that people don't like so much. I don't know. His feet are too big. I don't know. I don't think that's was putting them away. Like maybe the cape. It's not the cape that we're waiting for. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I think the health sculpt on him is pretty nice, and so it's got a little bit restricted for the suit. It's not the best suit, but it's okay. I like him, and you have to have it on your team, especially if you're doing like the Civil War thing. All the good guys on the Marvel Universe, he needs to be there. He's a pretty cool figure, and I got him for cheap, so I like him. No biggie. So we come down here to this shelf, and you're like, well, these two guys weren't on the Civil War. What are they doing here? Well, if you know Doctor Strange and Tony, they are what? Facial hair bros. Everybody knows that. They're facial hair bros, so he has to be here. And Thor here, he was on the credits for Doctor Strange, and then Doctor Strange is going to be returning the favor, and he's going to be on Thor Ragnarok, so they had to be together. They had to do the scene. I like this Thor. To me, this is the best Thor so far. I like him, like the details. I don't like the other open mouth head. This I like this head. I like the light up helmet, and also it comes with the diecast helmet or metal helmet. I don't know if it's diecast, but I think it's just metal. And then the detailing on the suit is pretty cool. And Doctor Strange, I waited for that figure for so long. I love this Doctor Strange. I like the movie, and I like this figure. I try to have some fun with his feet over there. He has a mandala of light. He's standing on it. I know he can fly it, or levitate, or fly it, or whatever, with the cloak, but in this case, he's just standing on it because maybe, I don't know, he's gonna lend his cloak to somebody else, or he already did it. He was just standing on it, and the cloak was returning to him. So that's pretty cool. I thought it was fun, so I was trying to have fun with that, and I thought it looked pretty nice. So let me go back up. Well, moving on to the center cabinet, how I call it, and here we have Nick freaking Fury. This guy was he was on Sideshow for a long time. I don't know why people were not picking him up. I guess because he's not a superhero. He's just a guy from S.H.I.E.L.D. But these heads called alone deserves to be picked up. It is pretty freaking amazing. One of the best by Hot Toys, in my opinion. On the back we have Maria Hill and Agent Coulson back from the dead. Sorry, spoilers. And then you have this super cool diorama piece, if you can call it. I think it was done by Matt Studios or something like that. I think it was called. It is like the bridge of one of the helicarriers. It looks pretty freaking awesome. I love this piece, and I love this shelf on this cabinet. It's one of my favorite ones because it has the LEDs they turn on. It looks super freaking amazing. It is freaking nice. Love it. So coming down here, this is like the central, like the center of the three cabinets, and these are like the neutral space. Like they're not on any fighting side on Civil War. Actually, none of these characters are in Civil War, so that's why they're here. So we have Star-Lord. Man, oh man, do I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Part 1. Part 2 was like, I wanted to like Part 2, really, because Part 1 to me is one of the best movies. It's one of the best Marvel movies. I love Part 1. So funny, action-packed, everything is on point. Part 2, they tried too hard to be funny, and it was not funny. It was the villain, again, Marvel, weak villain. Didn't like it that much. But these are the crew from Part 1. We have Star-Lord in the center. We have Gamora on the back. I only have Gamora, to be honest, because I need her for the team and I need her to have everybody be, but that figure is not doing anything at all for me, to be honest. Her face is just like, she looks like Zoe Saldana to me, to be honest, but he's just serious. We dead too serious. It's like no expression at all. It sucks, it really does. I don't have a problem with the arms. I mean, I do. If you try to bend them, they look awful. You have to keep them straight. In any direction you point them, you have to keep them straight. So straight down is the only way. So that would be my gripe with the figure. Another one of the gripes with the figure. And then the new one's coming out. It looks a little bit better. It still has the straight face. I don't like it that much. But it has just like a coat that is covering the arms. So it's probably going to have double jointed elbows. Hopefully Hot Toys will do that. So you can hide it behind, inside the coat. Unless they want to do like the remove the coat thing, and then they want to do like the, like one of the rubber ones like this one again. And hopefully they don't do that. They just do like the regular double joining knee at the elbow. And now we have Drax. Drax, people say he's too skinny. And he is. A little bit. And I'll tell you why I think he is skinny, but I think at the same time he's a little bit proportionate. I think his problem is the back. He should have a bigger back. But the problem with that, if you get this, the muscles you have here on the back, I believe they're called deltoids. Correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably are. But those muscles, they should be bigger. But if you put a bigger that muscle bigger on this figure, he's not gonna be able to articulate to the back. So I think that's when they went this route. If they make a bigger back, like, then the chest is gonna be bigger and it's gonna look awful. So I think they went with this. This was the best they could do. I'm not complaining. I mean, it's not a huge draw for me. I think it's fine. I know he should be big because Batista is huge, but it's okay. I'm glad to have him. I'm glad to have a rendition of Drax, and I like this. The rocket launcher he has is pretty nice, and the boots. Oh man, Drax boots are the best boots in all Hot Toys history. I like them a lot. They're pretty cool. So, coming further down, we have Loki and 2 Chitauri. This figure, I've been chasing this figure for forever, trying to have a good price on him. He's going pretty expensive on eBay right now, but this is a figure that I want to have. I don't like the new Loki. I don't like the Dark World Loki. It was not good. The new one is coming out. It's not doing anything for me. This is the one that I wanted to have. And finally, I snatched it at a good price on eBay. And there he is in all his glory with his green cape. That's what I wanted to have. I wanted a green cape and the helmet with the horns. And finally got him at a good price. The Chitauri is back there. I got the combo pack for like super cheap. Brand new. I had to buy them. I couldn't let them pass. I mean, they're pretty bad figures, especially for Hot Toys. If this were any other figure, I will, like, forgive them. But these are Hot Toys, and these are pretty bad figures. I don't know how they could do them better, but they're not that good. So if you don't get them in like super cheap, don't get them, because they're really bad. They're really bad. But I was lucky enough to find them cheap, so I have them, Guardian Loki right there, and I think this shelf looks pretty nice. It looks decent. So here we go. I'm gonna move on to the Captain America shelf. And here it is. On the top here, this is the Captain America Tower, as I call it, the Right Tower. The Tower of Righteousness. So we have Falcon on the top, we saw previously. And then coming down here, we have Captain America himself and the Winter Soldier. This Winter Soldier, I replaced this is another figure that I was dying to have, and I chased him down like a hound until I find him at a good price. When I bought from that guy, I thought I was getting a break, because I got this guy brand new for such a good price that I thought on eBay that I thought I was getting a break. When I finally opened, he was there brand new. I couldn't believe it, but he was there, and I finally have it, and here it is. And now on top of that, I could make him better because I ordered the other one, the new one, and I replaced the body, so I have this super shiny, cool metal arm on him with everything that he has to, that he comes with, all this gun. And on top of that, I put his the sniper rifle, the Brett. I bought him. It's metal, super heavy, so I have him standing like in the poster for the film. And then you have Captain America. He's jumping down the highway when they meet on the highway on the movie. Pretty cool. This figure I really like. Also Captain America. Captain America is one of my favorite figures. I was amazed by that, but this figure has so much detail, like on his chest and everywhere. It looks pretty nice. It looks super good. Like his pants, like they are too high, but you cut them down a little bit and you hide it behind the belt, and you're gonna be good to go. So yeah, this is Captain America and Winter Soldier. Coming down here, we have something that I said I was gonna do, but here it is. Have two figures of the same, and I'm talking about Bucky. So this guy is gonna go away one day. You know, as soon as I have somebody else to replace him, possibly Wasp. Wink, wink. Hot Toys. Are we getting Wasps? Of course we are. So as soon as Wasp comes, or somebody else that can fit it here, I'm gonna get rid of him. He has the body for the guy on the top, and he has nothing going on for him. I had this custom shield. I don't know if you've seen Sebastian Stan. He posted a tweet some time ago, a few months ago, and he was carrying shield, completely silver sheer with the red star on the center, which I wanted to customize, but I'm not good at any of that, so I'm not daring to do it just yet, but I might just do it one day before I get rid of this guy to see what happens. So we have Ant-Man here from the Ant-Man movie. I don't like the new one. I like this one better because of the mechanism on the helmet, and this one looks like Paul Rudd. I think the other one does. People are saying that he looks like Ben Affleck, and I can see how he looks like Ben Affleck, and he does, but he still does look like Paul Rudd more to me than Ben Affleck in the other figure. But this one, I like this one better. I think it's pretty nice. I've seen the video for the new suit for Ant-Man and the Wasp, and it looks kick-ass. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. But this is the one that I have right for now, and I like him. And I have down here, I have a little Ant-Man first. This comes with the figure, and I have a little King Arts Jello jacket. And I was so disappointed, and I'm still disappointed. And I think I'm gonna die of disappointment because I don't think Hot Toys is ever gonna do a Jello jacket. But I was so looking forward to that figure. So looking forward to that figure. I love that figure. If they post it today, I will pre-order it the first day they post that figure. So Hot Toys, please, can you please release Jello jacket? I think it's too late for that now, and they're not gonna do it. But God, I really want a Jello jacket. Anyways, we got Drax at least, so we can finalize the whole team. And now we have the Hawkeye. Love this Hawkeye, pretty cool. People complain about the joint on the elbow. I see why. It's pretty bad. So I try to hide it using the bow, turn into a staff or whatever you want to call it. So I'm hiding his weird looking arm behind him, and have the other one in front of him. He looks pretty badass. I think this Hawkeye is the best Hawkeye. If you can forgive, or if you can somehow hide that arm behind his back or something, he looks pretty badass. And the likeness to Jeremy Renner is pretty on point. I really like him a lot. And I also like the colors. The colors for the uniform that he's wearing, they're pretty nice. And yeah, and I have him wearing the staff for a reason, which I will show you in a little bit. So let me come down here to show you the shelf that I am not too happy about. And I say that because this is another Captain America, and I didn't want to have two of the same figure. But this shelf, it is one of my favorites. I cannot see myself getting rid of this. I love motorcycles. I have a motorcycle. I have many motorcycles. And this motorcycle, it is so detailed. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know how much the lighting is gonna let you see how much detail there is to this motorcycle. Very detailed. And it's when I was looking for a motorcycle for this guy, this motorcycle, if you look at the movie and this motorcycle, everything goes right on top. Like this little thing here, which I think is a horn. I believe it's a horn. And the little light on the side, this little compartment here, everything. You have the Thompson over there in storage. He's getting off the motorcycle. shield in hand, gun in hand. Awesome. I really like this setup. And of course, you cannot have Captain America without his arch enemy, the Red Skull. This guy I also love. This guy for his time has one of the best head sculpts for its time. It is freaking unbelievable. It is amazing. I love it. And not just this one, the other one with Hugo Weaving. My God, I have to have this one on because I like the character better than the guy, like I said before. So I like Red Skull more than I like the other guy, but this head sculpt as well is super nice, and the suit and it's pretty nice. I love it, and I got this like diorama thing with the Hydra and like a little piece of wall on the back. I just love this shelf. One day, I want to have more figures for this, like when the MCU expands a lot more, and I will remove this for something that is not two Captain Americas on the same shelf, and I'm gonna put this on my desk somewhere, because I really like this setup. So you've been wondering why I'm not showing you the bottom piece, and this is because I'm gonna show it to you right now. And because like on the top you have the diorama thing going on with Hulk, on the bottom what I have done is I have done kind of like pretending that it's Tony Stark basement. So on the bottom here you can find the final member of the Captain America team, which is Scarlet Witch? Yeah, Scarlet Witch. I forgot her name for a second there. Scarlet Witch. So you got Scarlet Witch, you got Quicksilver running on the wall here, and you have another Hawkeye. He's holding the bow, and the one on the top is holding the staff. So that's why, I try to make a little bit of a difference between the two. One of them has the sunglasses, the other one is not wearing the sunglasses. So that's how I can make them apart. But this guy is gonna go away at some point. As soon as I get somebody else that is not the same figure, that is not the same character twice, I'll just get rid of him, sold him, get a new figure, and it's gonna take its place. So Hawkeye, as you guys know, he was this Hawkeye, especially with this outfit, he was talking to Scarlet Witch on the movie, talking her to get into the Avengers thing. So that's why he's down here with her, and she is with her brother. So that's why this shelf is staged like that. And now we have a table here full of stuff, because this is Tony Stark basement, and this is one of his tables where it has the Lucky stuff, and he has a bunch of pieces and wires and screwdrivers, camera, pliers, you name it. And on the bottom you have like some Chitauri stuff, you have the handcuffs, you have the mouthpiece, all the good stuff that he holds on his basement. And if you move down here to the center, you have Tony Stark himself. This is not Iron Man, this is Tony Stark. This is the man that started all the MCU, and here you guys have it on all his glory. I really like this figure. I think it's a pretty cool figure. His chest light up. I just don't have him light up because I have too many wires already. So I have him on the stand. He's just flying around. They say like somebody is attacking, and he's trying to get his gear on, and you have Quicksilver running over a table over there, and Scarlet Witch getting ready, Hawkeye's getting arrows out to start shooting. So this Tony Stark figure I really like. I got him super cheap, brand new. I buy everything brand new. I chase him down. And when I like a figure, when I want a figure, I go to eBay and I chase them down like a mad dog. like a hound, and I chase every day until I see the price that I really want, that price that I was looking for, and then I go for it. And I also only buy from, buyers with good reputation. So people out there, try to be careful because there's a lot of people doing bad stuff on eBay. So buy from people with good reputation. I would always recommend that. And moving on to the last shelf here, continuing with Tony Stark's um, basement garage. He has an Iron Patriot. He's standing over here saluting. He's just like an empty shelf, it's just in that position. But it's an empty shelf, and we have Dummy over here, and just to help recreate the basement. And I have also a 1/6 scale motorcycle, a Honda with the Repsol logos on it, which Tony Stark has like cars and motorcycles on his basement, so that was what I was trying to go for. So let me show you a little bit further down how that looks. You have that here, and then you have Tony Stark in the center, and then you have these guys here with the table. And this is supposed to be a really cheap ass version of Tony Stark basement. If I could get like wallpapers with the suits on the back, I would put like wallpapers on the back of all these three with Tony's all Iron Man suits that he has. So I'm gonna show you really quick an overview of everything. These are all three shells together. Alright peoples, I wanted to give you one last glance at the entire collection. Here you have the three cabinets, the left tower, middle, and right tower. And yeah, I'm really interested in hot toys. I really like this hobby. It's a pretty cool hobby. If you guys want to know anything about any of the figures that I own, please leave your comments below. If you have a collection of your own that you want me to watch, I have probably watched it because I have been consuming Hot Toys collection, getting ideas from people. And if there's a collection out there, I have probably seen already. But in case that I haven't, just link it below. I'll watch it. I love watching this kind of content. I am subscribed to every major YouTube channel regarding Hot Toys. Like, you name it, Google 1980, Donovan 2, Budget Star, The Clipper King, Syria Emerald, I Am Toys, Mr. Transformer, everybody that is regarding this hobby, they post videos constantly. I am subscribed to them, and I watch their videos constantly. And I'm also looking for other people's collection and updates to their collection to see their postings and the stuff they do. I really like to watch all that kind of stuff. So if you have a collection, link it up below. I'll watch it. I give it a thumbs up. Even if it's not Marvel, I don't care. I like DC. I just don't collect it because I don't have the space, the money, and everything that involves. I like everything. I like Star Wars. I like Marty McFly. I love Terminator. I wish I could collect all the Terminator and the Dark Knight series, but I was too late for that one. Everything is like super ultra expensive to get, and yeah, I didn't get to that one. But I'm collecting Marvel now. I'm super happy. I'm pumped for Infinity Wars. I think it's gonna be a great movie. Really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to the figures we can get out of that. And yeah, this is my collections. Let me know below what you think of it, what I can get better. I know the left, actually, the left cabinet is showing here with the red hue, more or less. I cannot see it with my naked eye, but I see it on the camera. So maybe I need to replace all the lights on that right cabinet so I can get them in pair with the other two. Those are the IKEA lights. They had the great idea to not doing them anymore, so I had to switch to a different light, and now they look different. But there you have it, guys. And I'm gonna show you really quick the front of my computer. This is how it looks in the dark. Pretty nice. And I'm gonna turn around really quickly And I'm gonna show you the wall that I have in front of my PC. The Avengers wall with my desktop and my wallpaper for Civil War. I have Mjolnir. This is metal, really heavy. I have, and Ant-Man is running on top. I don't know if you guys can see it. Really small Ant-Man running on a bullet. This still has the casing on. Pretty good. I have here the metal Captain America shield. Really nice. With blue LED. And then you have Iron Man motorized helmet. His lights turn on and the face goes up with a motor. Pretty cool. Really like this, and you can wear it. Really like this Iron Man helmet, a replica of the Mark III, and this is Hawkeye's bow. This is a real bow with real arrows that I put together, and you can see on the tip of the arrows, each arrow has a different tip, and then you have the main arrow here, the arrow he used to kill Hulk in the comics. So I'm gonna pan back a little bit, and this is where I'm gonna end it, guys. So thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna show you something really quick. Computer, turn off the Avengers Initiative.
Okay.
Sayonara.